Do you know what? This is wonderful, wonderful business by the people upstairs at Millwall Football Club. They could have bottled it and just got the 12 million, but they didn't. They stood firm and got more than his rumoured release clause. This is wonderful, wonderful business by Millwall Football Club. This is going to hurt for a little bit. Jeb Wallace stung for a little bit when he left the club. Ian Fleming stung for a little bit when he left the club. But this is what we're going to need to do now. This is wonderful business. Wonderful business by the people upstairs at Millwall Football Club. And it's time to find the next one. Romain Esse will be a Crystal Palace player. Millwall will receive a record transfer for their teenage sensation in the region of £14.5 million. Sensational business by Steve Gallen, or whoever does that. Sensational business by Millwall, that is. And we move. We find the next one. Once again, Romain Esse will be a Crystal Palace player. Look after him. Hello, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another behind closed door video. Don't know what episode it is, but you know what to do by now. If you're a loyal line and have yet to have subscribed, what are you doing? It really does help me and the channel out in the long run, and it's really growing recently, so keep doing what you're doing, hit that red button, it really is appreciated. Right, Bosh, this is another behind closed doors video, reacting to the news that we all knew by now. It's not official yet, but if you know, you know. This is a video that I was expecting to do, maybe not in January, but definitely for the summer. But Romain Esse is a Crystal Palace player, or will be a Crystal Palace player. Maybe not by the time this video goes out, but he will be a Crystal Palace player. And this one's going to sting a little bit. It stung a little bit when Jeb Wallace left the club. It stung a little bit when Ian Fleming left the club. But this is something we're going to need to get used to doing. He come through the Millwall Academy. We've nurtured him. We've put our arm around him. We've got the best out of him on the pitch. And now it's time to move on. We will be receiving a club record fee for our little teenage sensation in the region of £14.5 million. There is a release clause in his current Millwall contracts. There is a release clause, but there is a couple of rumours to suggest that release clause doesn't become active until the summer. So look, it's happened. He is a Crystal Palace player, and I credit the people upstairs at Millwall Football Club for holding firm and getting a little bit more than the rumoured £12 million release clause. Look, do we want to sell him? No, we don't. Of course we don't. Of course he don't want to go either. Let's be real. But this is something we're going to need to get used to. We need to get used to producing our own talent and selling. Produce, sell. Like I said a few days ago on my other platforms, because this is how we become a stable Championship club and potentially in the future become a stable Premier League club. Do we want to keep selling our players? No, we don't. But we need to do it. We have no choice. This is another way to get stable income coming into the club. So Crystal Palace will pay a fee within the region of £14 million, £14.5 million. Millwall will have a significant sell-on clause and £10 million worth of performance-related add-ons. So you do the maths. So look, it's a deal that I feel happy for. I think it's time to say goodbye. in a way, because we couldn't have risked keeping him until the summer and just getting £12 million. I mean, £12 million is a brilliant amount of money, but if we could have got more out of it, you do it now. There was rumours as well earlier in the window that this deal would include Rom staying on loan for the remainder of the season. That's not happening. He will be going straight to Crystal Palace. So look, I wish him all the best. He's a quality player. Since he burst on the scene at Watford a couple of years ago, I knew we had a special talent. But listen, look, this is something, like I said, we're going to need to get used to. I know it's going to sting. It's going to sting for a little bit, especially going to them little stupid idiots down the road. But listen, look, he deserved this move. He carried us for a couple of years now. Yeah, a couple of years. We always looked for him to pull us out of shit. But listen, look, he will be a Crystal Palace player. And we are receiving a very, 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 very healthy amount of money from Crystal Palace for his services now. They could have waited until the summer to activate the release clause, but they didn't want to risk losing him to other opponents or other suitors, shall we say. So they paid more to get him now, which will only benefit Millwall. But now we need to make sure we spend this 14.5-ish money in the right way. Another little thing. There is rumours that this is a swap deal. There is rumours that we will be getting Jeffrey Schlupp as part of this deal. I will probably do a separate video on Jeffrey Schlupp if he becomes a Millwall player. But there is rumours that he will be as part of the Romain Esse to Crystal Palace package. So it looks like we will be getting a player in return. So will we be happy with Jeffrey Schlupp? I'm on the fence. He is 32, but he's won it. He's won the big prize, the Premier League. He's got experience in the Premier League, and at this level, I'm sure he will do bits for 2 years. So listen, look, I will do a separate video on that, but it looks like Jeffrey Schlupp will be coming to Millwall as part of the deal. So look, all I'm going to say is Rom deserves this move. It stings a little bit, but I'm sure we'll get over it. We're getting a healthy amount of money, and we've got players like Williams now waiting in the wings just on a new contract. So it's time to find the next one. We need to get used to this. This is how we become a stable Championship club and potentially, like I said, a Premier League club in the future. We need to do this. We need to become a better selling club. We are woeful at selling our players. We let Jeb Wallace go for free. We got burnt by that. So we can't do that again. So look, I thank Romain Esse for signing that contract, because he would have left for 4-3 in the summer. So he has the best interest of Millwall at heart. So I thank him for that. I also thank him for everything he's done for the club. And I wish him well for the future. I welcome him back to the Den, and we will see him in an England shirt, senior England shirt in the future. I have no doubt, and I have no doubt he will rip up. He will stand out like a shining light on that Premier League stage. Drop your comments, drop your thoughts on this news down below. Crystal Palace will be signing Romain Esse. I will be back with a separate video on Jeffrey Schlupp if that deal goes through. But there was rumours yesterday that he was at the training ground to complete his move. So look, all the best to Rom, all the best to Crystal Palace. You've got a talent on your hands. Just nurture him well, look after him, and I will be welcoming back to the Den anytime he wants. And once again, Crystal Palace will sign Romain Esse. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe and share as always. Drop your thoughts on this down below. This one stings a little bit, but we'll get over it. We're in a healthy position. We're in a healthy position with this money that we're going to be receiving, but now we need to reinvest it well. Once again, I'll be back with a Jeffrey Schlupp video. It progresses well. And once again, final time. Well deserved, Rom. Well deserved, mate. Once a Lion, always a Lion. Remember that. Look after him. Coming in lines.